All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand new episode of With a Side of Chaos. This is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and always, the pack of salt that makes my life so much sweet. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, buddy?
Wow, I'm doing great, man. Everything's just glorious right now. I'm so ready.
Dude,
I'm so ready for whatever we decided to do to this day.
This is
at Graffiti Junction, which is where my weed has taken me.
Dude, where does your weed not take you?
To OBT. Not even to pick it up. It doesn't go there.
You know, I'm proud of
I've got like one of those people who deliver now. So it's really I just got to buy it at certain time frames. Yeah.
It's amazing that like you can have your weed delivered to you. We live in a glorious day and age.
I know. It's like Uber and then there's no delivery fee. It's amazing. You know, it's like pick it up. Thanks for bringing it.
So
yeah.
I got to talk to you because the first week of March, bro, I'm not going to be here.
Oh, yeah. You're going to go dancing into the woods, right?
No, that's next week.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll still be here for the podcast because we're sitting down with some TV people next week. And I'll give more information out on the website. Go to withthesideofchaos.com to find out everything that we're doing. But, dude, I just got offered a job with, listen to this bullshit.
Okay.
Okeechobee.
The music festival people?
Yeah.
And that's going to be hard because you bring drugs. They are not going to let you through those gates.
Actually, no.
Are you going to drug mule it?
Well, no. Here's the crazy part.
Did you think that was the way I was going to start?
Here's the crazy part. I'm going to be working with security.
Okay. So maybe more drugs will get in. Okay, I got it. All right.
It's gonna be an inside job. So I'm really pumped about that.
Yes. Okay. So is there any rock music at Okeechobee, or am I gonna have to sit that one out again?
No, there's a lot of shit that goes on in Okeechobee because like I know there's EDM.
You didn't say rock and roll though.
There's rave. I know Earth, Wind, and Fire are gonna be there.
What is Skrillex going to be there too?
I don't know. You tell me.
With Earth, Wind, and Fire. Skrillex featuring Earth, Wind, and Fire from the 70s.
But
60s too, right? I don't remember.
Dude, let me ask you this, man. We are 1 day away. From starting the chaotic, the live mic or the open mic here at Graffiti Junction.
Yeah, we haven't given it a name. the chaotic podcast mic thingy.
But no, it's been cool because like you are like the ambassador to the Orlando comedy scene from I'm
going to do the funny flyer thing after the show.
Okay, cool.
It's on my iPad. So I haven't done it because I haven't opened this thing in 3 days. So.
But let me ask you this, bro. Like
that's efficiency. You know what I mean? Like my Excel spreadsheet fucks me because it's on here, not on there. Okay. Anyways.
But let me ask you this, bro. Like we've been doing a lot these last few months.
Yeah.
And one of them got us into a fight that I was hoping Alex was going to be here so she could like commentate on how our fight went. My
fight ended with me buying a PS5. You're forgiven. Fuck off.
Okay,
that's it. There's fuck off. I was so angry I bought a PS5.
Oh shit.
That's how we break people.
But let me. What about this, bro?
Give it up on being outside.
What's been going on in the comedy scene here in Atlanta, bro? Like any updates, anything crazy, any wild
Atlanta?
shows?
Did you just ask me about Atlanta?
No,
or
about
Orlando?
The Orlando comedy scene.
I guess I want to go to Atlanta. I don't know.
But you're going to be hosting the what do you call it?
The open mic tomorrow night here at Graffiti Junction. It's going to be a good chaotic time.
How high are you right now?
I'm good, man. What do you matter? What do you matter, man?
It doesn't.
All right, cool. So I'll put my glasses back on then so I can look all Ray Liotta in the podcast. You get to be coked out, but I can't be high. All right, I see how it is.
So I got to put in our guest's band name real quick because we're about to bring in our guests. And
sweet. We got guests?
We got guests, bro. Because
I can't see because my eyes. All right.
That works a lot better.
Okay. Good.
All right. So
I wear glasses now, guys.
The guest that we have on the show, we have on the show, I actually know the drummer from the band.
Okay.
And I met the drummer through a really good friend of mine, Cody.
Okay.
Who she is well known throughout the areas of downtown Orlando, but basically like she's like the princess of Thornton Park, I would say.
Okay, got it.
And you've met Cody every now and then.
Everyone, I'm sure she's told me to get the fuck out of some places around here too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, she has.
Okay, cool. Cody, nice to meet you. I'm a reformed Christian now. It's great. I only have a coke problem. See ya.
So I've been talking to Cody for.
It's really dark humor.
I've known Cody for like about a year, 2 years now. I met her through my friend Whitney. Shout out to Whitney right there.
Yeah.
And when I started talking more and more to Cody, and I met her boyfriend, who, honest to God, looks just like my ex's son. Not that ex. It's like 3-4 exes ago.
Oh wow! It's just like, what does your table of contents look like now? Is it in the 30s or 50s?
In regards to like exes or one night stands?
I don't know. You give me, how many check marks do you have on your Bed-Stuy?
Well, I mean, you gotta narrow it down. Are we talking about like girls that have hooked up?
You just give me a random number, and I hope it's what I want to hear.
Relationships. I've been in like 6 actual serious relationships.
Okay.
And
how many of them have to deal with this band we're about to talk to?
1.
Excellent. Let's talk about that one friend only. You see how I set that up?
And yeah, we're bringing in our guest right now, and let me fix the angle right here. So we have TONZ and we got Alex from Haze Over Hollywood. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Great.
Doing good.
Awesome.
Now, I love how we have like the laughing in the background, which is Cody back there.
Yep, Cody's back there.
I don't know what is she eating right back there.
I don't know. It looks good though. What do you got over there? Some salsa, some chips.
So you haven't pointed to the ginger ale. Anyways, all right, now we're back.
It's now to me. Yay!
So we're sitting down with local man Haze Over Hollywood, and TONZ and Alex. How you guys doing today?
Doing great, man. Having a good day.
Fantastic.
Like I said, I met you through Cody, and the moment I met you, I'm like, you look just like my ex's son.
Yeah.
And the moment I showed you the photo,
I was like, oh wow, that's scary. It's literally my doppelganger. It's insane.
I was thinking to myself, like, let me have the photo queued up, like ready to go. But you know what? We'll put that on the website, and we'll put that up on the interwebs after the show.
Absolutely.
But here's how we're going to start it off, guys. Tell us about your band. Tell us about what you guys do in the band and all that stuff, and then we're going to just have some fun with you guys.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah. So we started this band probably.
Well, me and TONZ, 15 years ago. You said?
Like 15 years ago.
We had to think about it.
And it was just me and him. We actually started here. It used to be Wildside. I was on bongos. He was on guitar. And
I remember you guys.
Yeah.
I
It
do.
kind of flourished.
I do.
Oh, wow.
It flourished into what it is now. Now, I'm playing a full kit now. He's on electric guitar. We have a bass player, Matt Duarte. He's a freaking beast among men.
Is he Brazilian?
He is Brazilian.
Yep.
Yeah.
I recognize the last name because I have a
Yeah.
buddy of mine, the last name Duarte, and he was from Brazil.
Yeah, he's awesome. So yeah, we play everywhere. From Disney Springs, Universal, Hard Rock, House of Blues. We actually opened for Rick Springfield one year.
Holy shit!
We were the only
Jesus.
opener, which was awesome. And
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
just this past August, we opened for Everclear at Ace Cafe, which was
Holy
pretty cool
fuck.
too.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did
Lot
he
of
get
fun.
over his daddy issues yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, got it. Okay. Dad, that song
That's
makes
right.
me
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
cringe now, but man, I would sing it like a little girl back in the day. My dad would do it. I'm right fucking here, you know what I mean?
So Alex, I'm going to throw this question at you, bro. Like,
Sure.
how did you guys like decide, like, you know what, let's start making music together?
Well, all right. So we're in high school, and I think I don't know if we skipped or something, but we went to Sam Ash, and TONZ played Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine for me, like in this like quiet room and everything. And it was just like amazing. It's just his performance and the way, he just like spoke through the drums. I don't know. It was just kind of like, all right, let's do this. Then we went to another former drummer of mine who had like all the equipment set up in a room. So we played that song finally together, and I just used some of those amps already set up. And it was just magic, man. And then, we kept rocking, sweating it out in the garage for a few years, and then finally got some gigs at restaurants and played at every bar in Orlando till we got seeked out by better stuff,
That's
Nice.
amazing, man. I definitely understand the struggle. I got a friend who used to do milk bar nights and he used to play the guitar.
Yeah.
Lane.
Okay.
Do you guys know Lane?
Yeah.
Oh, Lane Breeden.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
A good buddy of mine from long way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have him on the show sometime now that
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, we've done a lot of crazy stuff. We remember Yappy Hour. We did
Oh, wow.
Yappy Hour with dogs, like a park.
We literally played at like a dog festival.
Yeah, we
Wait,
did.
I
everything we
swear
could.
to God, it was the funniest thing ever. we're just like on a like giant stage, and there's just dogs everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dogs
this
everywhere.
is we made it. You know,
Yeah.
that's how we knew we made it.
Now
That's the end of the. I think that's where Jackson would have fallen off. You know what I mean? It's after the dog performance.
Exactly.
You know? We've been doing Thriller off the stage and with Puppy Love. Okay. Anyways, continue.
So 15 years in the grind. Like what caused you to like to get to this point right now with where the name itself, like Haze Over Hollywood? Where'd that come from?
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of the influence for me is my dad. He plays. He's been a singer-songwriter his entire life, really, and I grew up kind of following in his footsteps. And he wrote a song called "Haze Over Hollywood," and it's kind of about the dark side of celebrityism or whatever in Hollywood. And so we kind of just went after that and went from there. And Matt joined the band, and we created a power trio. And I don't know.
That's really cool.
So you say you do electric guitar, right?
Yeah.
Do you also do vocals as well, or?
Yep. Yeah, I'm lead singer in the band.
Oh, okay. That all right. Now I'm putting things two and two together right now. Okay.
Yep. Play guitar, sing, and TONZ sings as well.
So TONZ, I actually saw you.
And you're the drummer as well, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I saw you this past weekend over at Tangeray.
Yeah.
But you were with some other people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was with Dead Man's Dub. They asked if I could join them and kind of fill in. Their drummer's on tour right now.
Oh,
So
shit.
it was like a last minute thing. And the guitarist from Super Villains, T-Rex, was like, hey, man, can you join us on Saturday? And I was like, sure. Yeah, I'll do it. And it was awesome, man. I had a blast.
I love
Can't wait to do it
man.
again.
I remember I was at
It's
we
one
were
of the
at
most fun places to go in Orlando. It's still one of the places that's classic downtown from when we were going there in the beginning.
Why do you say like when we were going?
Because
you make
you're-
it sound
you're-
like super fucking old right
You
there.
remember Tattoo? Yep. So shut the fuck up. So you're old now. That's
Dude, I've been going to downtown back when the Caribbean spot on the corner of Washington and Orange Ave used to be a tattoo shop called Incredible Ink.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that place.
Yeah, that's where I actually got my very first tattoo of just the cross itself.
Nice. Oh, wait. I do. It was like open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I think that's like the one thing that like in previous
It's a different time of Thornton and downtown Orlando.
dude, the evolution that has gone on in just like
It's
just like you
woke,
guys were saying,
you
like
know.
this place beforehand. Like what was the name of the place?
Wildside.
Wildside
It
Barbecue.
used to be- Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Outside
awesome.
barbecue.
We used to be crammed in that little corner right there.
Playing Jason Mraz songs.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. I remember walking by you guys to get Starbucks
Yeah.
every Saturday and Sunday morning. I remember it, or afternoon. Actually, it didn't matter.
So let me ask you this, because like I said, like Orlando's been evolving all these years, and like I said, I talked about a Caribbean spot that used to be a tattoo shop, and like what keeps you guys here in Orlando?
I mean, honestly, like a lot of people travel and stuff like that to like, try to get gigs and stuff like that. But we're so fortunate to have like the theme parks here. So it's like we have everything we need right here.
Yeah, we're a little spoiled, honestly. So we don't go far unless it's something different or a new experience or something. But in our backyard, I mean, we got Disney and stuff. So everyone travels to us, kind of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of my understanding of how things are now. Like, there's really not much reason other than money to travel outside of Orlando.
Yep.
That's
And
right.
that's really the truth. Like, why make it unaffordable? You know what I mean? We can do what we can for local.
Now, as musicians, guys, let me ask you this: what's been like the hardest? Like, what's the struggle or the hardest part of like keeping the band going? So, like you said, you guys have been working together for 15 years. What's like the downs of like keeping a band together?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Not long tour rides, right?
I mean, yeah, we've never really done any long tour rides or anything like that. I would say just really,
I mean, other than weddings and stuff,
Yeah.
we've had some trips.
I mean, we've had pretty good.
Staying, maybe keeping, everybody's dream the same. Is everybody happy? Is everybody doing what they need to? That's kind of something. The communication, like anything, is a family,
Yeah.
So if everybody's satisfied, we're good. But if somebody's not, we got to communicate that and figure out how to fix it.
Yeah.
And
And we've gone through some stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, we've rectified all that. And
we've been through a lot.
Communication was the biggest thing.
Thing. Bringing Matt in definitely was a great mediator for both of us because it was just a new chapter, and he's going to hate that I say this, but he's got 10 years on us. So he's been through the ringer a little bit more, and he's shown us the way a little bit and guided us through it with experience, you know.
Now, like you and I, Salty, like I'm fortunate enough that like you and I, like we're almost on like the same wavelength when it comes to like ideas of podcasting and just like keeping the show running. And like we've had our ups and downs, we've had our arguments here and there.
Absolutely.
But like at the end of the day, it's it's still the love of the art.
Yeah, we've pretty much committed to this free loving lifestyle of saying fuck without any contingencies. You know what I mean?
That's freedom.
Like I don't know what else the American dream is. I could say fucking Alex Jones shit on here, or I could sound like a normal person.
Yeah.
it's my God-given right.
Wait, you can sound like a normal person?
I could if I wanted to, but I'm
freedom
not
of
going
speech,
to.
baby. Freedom of speech.
Because,
what's the fun in that?
Yeah, I don't buy half ounces to be normal. You know what I mean? Like,
now, you and I have gone on some crazy adventures.
Yep, and we're gonna go do Cassadaga someday. I really want to hammer it down now that we're official. I want to go sit in the Devil's Peak with a.
This is what Matt's saying he wants to do.
Oh, Cassadaga,
right?
I want to do Cassadaga.
Oh, that town or something.
Yeah, the spiritual village.
I want to go to Salem. That sounds like a good time.
We can go to Salem.
Now, all right, now
we won't burn the heretics.
Okay,
I got
do you feel like Salem at this point now has just become so commercialized?
No.
Yes.
And no.
Yes and no, but definitely for sure. Like especially now, like they have like the Satanist. Oh, sorry, they have like the Satanist church out there. They got people taking pictures with the Baphomet and all that good stuff.
We got to go register as members.
Okay, fuck it, why not?
Let's do it in person. Why not? I'm an atheist. It doesn't matter. I'm not committing any mortal sins. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pray to the Xbox, right?
So. Now, as musicians, I'm sure you guys have done your crazy shows, your fun shows, your dark shows. What's like one set or like one performance where you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like it just like blew you guys away in a negative sense.
Oh, in a negative sense.
Yeah.
During us playing?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a very rare thing. At least for me, it is.
Yeah.
How so?
It just is, man. Once we're locked in and we're playing, like the only thing we think about is, or at least for me, is music. Like we're all like connected.
We jam, we listen to one another, so it's always a little bit different. The song breathes a little different. We don't play to a click. TONZ honestly drives a lot of the music emotionally. Whatever TONZ's mood is in, we kind of play the song that way.
Really?
And that's where a lot of our magic happens, but it's a lot of what we argue about a little bit in the background.
Yeah.
It's that control. And are we playing for the song? Or are we playing for TONZ's release? And that kind of is interesting in a way. And Haze Over Hollywood has turned into TONZ's band mostly, I would say.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's definitely very true. Yeah. I get excited, or I'm just in a mood where I just want to play things a certain way or just get out whatever I'm feeling. And it just kind of goes that way.
And Matt really brought out the consciousness of this because he plays bass to TONZ's rhythms. So sometimes he'll get on TONZ and be like, whoa, it's different tonight, or get on the one or something.
Yeah. Matt really is
back
the glue that really holds us together.
Yeah.
So he holds
especially
your angst.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He keeps it in check.
He keeps me in check 100%. Like he'll give me a look and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Like, okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
That fucking guy who ordered the omelet this morning. You son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck you, eggs over.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's nice to have Matt there, and it's almost a necessity in a way now.
I think like we have that like balance now with Alex, because like you and I tend to go like off the rails here and there.
Yeah. And
like Alex tends to like, hey guys, focus on the show, or you're just like, you gotta put that down, Patrice. So you're gonna burn the place.
Yeah. Put down our lighters. You know what I mean? I don't know.
All right. So let's talk about in regards to like your influence. Now, mind you, I think we come from like different backgrounds. We come from different upbringings and things like that. But I want to talk about like your influence. Like, where do you drive? Where do you get a lot of your influence for your music from?
I mean, personally, where we started was we connected. We had video production in high school, and we were looking at this book, and it was a Coldplay book. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that was our first.
Not
thing,
gonna
was
lie
Coldplay.
to you. I know everybody hates on Coldplay, but I freaking love Coldplay so much. From the old stuff, and we just connected on that. It's just like, this is what we want to do. Like, we want to get to this level. You know what I mean? And I would say Coldplay for me is a major influence.
But then all your other guilty pleasures.
And then of course I have Slipknot. Like I have a very wide range of music.
This is where like I want you to get triggered and just like start jumping on these
Slipknot,
bands.
Tom Misch. I can understand why.
I can understand why a drummer loves Slipknot because of the percussions.
Oh, dude, it's insane.
Like it's very bizarre their percussions because they're not like do you remember that old play Stomp?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take Stomp and add metal to it.
Yep.
And you reduce the new metal
Trash
of what
cans.
it used to be. Yeah. That is Slipknot in a nutshell.
Yeah, they're hitting kegs and
it's a sound element reverberation kind of thing.
I would want to
really
be that
cool.
guy though in the band. I just want to hit a keg all night. That'd be cool. You know, drink a beer, hit a keg, cool. Sounds like a great time.
What about you, Alex? Like, where do you like your influence or your inspiration in regards to music?
It started a lot with my dad, but then it turned into a band called Dada. It's a power trio, based out of California, and they're a lot older now, but it's just kind of like surfer rock music, kind of intellectual rock music with harmonies and great chord changes. A lot of Beatles kind of chord changes and stuff.
Intellectual rock. Now look.
Yes,
I am
that's fine.
I am not that smart when it comes to that area of music. All right, but
it's like pop music with lyrics that are kind of, the guy is a little too smart for his own good.
So, and can I make a comment? Since this is, it's like Tool. It's like Tool fans. It's really like Tool fans. People who believe third eye elements of things. You know what I mean? Okay. So intellectual rock, psychic.
Yeah, like they're too smart to play what they're playing, and then they turn that into pop music, and it becomes just really awesome. I don't know.
Tool's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but they're
It's funny though, because that is a Dada is a 3-piece with 3 kind of individual guys that hold their own on themselves, and that's what we created also, because Matt has his own music, TONZ has his own music, and I have my own music. We all write our own stuff.
Who listens to death metal in the group?
TONZ. He's the hardest. He goes
Cattle
the hardest.
Decapitation is what I'm rocking right now.
Let's go. I'm also very big into 90s hip hop.
Amen.
And I say 90s because 90s is pinnacle for me. Always.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 33 years old.
You're 33. Okay, so you grew up in the 90s. Like you experienced the beauty and the love that was the 90s. I'm sorry.
Woodstock beginning and Woodstock ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Started with a nookie, ended with the nookie.
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
I watched the documentary.
Me
recently.
too. Yeah,
that
was
wild.
90s jokes.
See, I haven't seen the documentary yet, but I remember watching all the live updates by Kurt Loder during MTV News, and just seeing all the crazy shit that was going on.
Like you lived through it.
The fires of the porta potties, the running out of water, the everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Oh yeah,
at Woodstock '99.
I love it, man.
Major
the best part of that whole thing is I remember watching the whole documentary, and the one thing that stood out to me was Fatboy Slim started a huge orgy dance off thing. And people were found unconscious in a moving RV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was wild. It's just like nobody had any control of any situation. It was just mayhem the whole time.
Jesus
and Fatboy Slim was the cause of it. Not even Fred Durst. I mean, later, but or earlier. I don't know. It was the beginning. I don't know.
All right, now pulling back from like all your inspiration, all this research, let's fucking talk about music itself. All right, now, Aaron, I'm gonna have you crack the egg for this one, okay?
Okay.
What was like one of your most favorite musical, whether it's a concert, festival, or like one that stood out to you till this very day?
I would have to say Harvest of Hope out in where's the university up there?
Gainesville?
St. Augustine. Right out there.
Wrong.
Anyways, that university had like all of their hippies and stuff went and saw Propaganda, and it was amazing. We made a dust storm. It was one of the only times I've ever gone, all right. And I've paid way too much to see the Pumpkins, so that's still better. As a punk rock band, I paid $10 to go see. That's one of my favorite shows I've ever seen.
All right, Alex, throwing it to you.
And Wu-Tang. Yeah.
I'd have to say when I actually saw the band Dada. Yeah.
Okay.
When I finally saw him, that was pretty phenomenal.
So what was like your favorite memory from that concert itself? Like
just
feeling?
the songs, like watching. He's like my favorite guitar player, Michael Gurley. So watching him just shred and do all those licks, but in his own way, because he does them different every time, kind of like how we play.
Yeah.
It is just like wow. And I had to pee really bad. So like, and during like my favorite solo, and like I had to hear it from the bathroom, but it still was awesome.
So one of my favorite shows I ever went to.
I know those feelings, man.
Like, oh, there it is. Peeing as quiet as I can.
This was back at the Hard Rock, and I was 15 years old, and I went to go see Godsmack.
Ooh, nice.
And this is like when they had just coming out, and I remember watching the infomercials for their CD. Like if you order now, you'll get a free poster. You know, you just got to pay shipping and handling. And I had gone with my girlfriend Nina at the time. And the crazy thing was, like, I just knew certain songs from the album. I'm one of those guys. You know, I knew these 3 songs.
You know Voodoo, and that was it.
Voodoo, whatever.
Every other song, you're like,
I don't like that one.
And my favorite.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I was like, you bastards. You broke metal. You son of... No, I'm just kidding.
My favorite part of that entire performance was like we were able to get to the very, very front. And I was looking up at Sully, and he was right there singing whatever. And at one point, like he just arched his head back and he just went into the microphone, and I saw something come off of him. And I watched it slowly get closer and closer and closer. And then, boom, it landed on my cheek. And I don't know if it was sweat, blood, or if he spit on me.
It was the immunity to
His
COVID.
tooth.
it was a booger.
It was
Mike
COVID.
did it.
Now, I'm a 15-year-old kid. I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, I think Sully just spit on me. My girlfriend looks at me. She's like, oh, my God, that's so fucking cool. My response, oh, my God, you're absolutely fucking right. This is so fucking cool. Sully just spit on me. Then I look, and you have that mentality like you're not going to wash your face. You're never going to touch this area again. Of course, like a few hours later, I'm like, fuck this shit. You know, God knows where he's been. But let me throw it to you, Tons. Like, what's like one concert that like has still to this day like stood out for you?
Oh boy. Oh. Oof. Man, I've been to many concerts, so there's a couple. I'll rank the top 3. One of them was Coldplay. Obviously, I went to
the 08 one. We were
the
both
X and Y tour.
That
was a great one. The next one is probably I got to see Vinnie Paul play drums for oh my God, Hell Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a fucking great show. And he's like hero to me. I'm a huge Pantera fan. So watching him in person live, like do his thing, I'm just like, wow. And then I think the last one was a music festival that I went to called Halloween up in Live Oak, Florida. And that was just the whole experience. Like we camped out, like just saw like a bunch of bands I've never seen before. There was one band called Sun Squabby, and they're a 3-piece as well. Awesome. Like the acid's kicking in, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is great. And we got there, and there's only like maybe like 30 people like at the stage. And like when we finished, we hadn't turned around the whole time. And we look back, and there's like a sea of people, and I'm just like, oh my God, let's get out of here. Like, let's get out of here. But Halloween was major for me. Major.
You see, I've gone through that with EDC.
Okay.
Every year that I go to EDC, my crazy ass, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get as close as possible. I always lose my people, you know, because like you're going through a sea of 50, 60,000 people. And like you lose yourself in the moment. And I almost said the whole lose yourself with the music.
I was about to say,
baby.
I was like, Mom Spaghetti. We got to get Mom Spaghetti edits in here.
And it's honestly God true. Like there are times where like you'll be at a show or performance or festival, and you forget everything that's going on around you. And then you turn around, the lights come on, the music stops. It's like, whoa, where the fuck am I?
Well, this is the best part about Halloween. And I've never been to EDC, but I've heard like it's a great festival and it's awesome. You should definitely check it out. But it's like you're there and you're peaking, and then it's like, okay, goodbye, and then you're out into the real world. Halloween is great because you're on a campground, so at any time you're able to go back to your tent, and when the show's over, you're camping out, you're hanging out, after parties, like whatever, and then the next day you get up and you continue the festival. Like it's not like you're just pushed out into like society again. Like it's nuts. I had to readjust to society coming back from Halloween because like just everybody's so nice, you know. Like one of my friends, she's like, I was in line at freaking Walgreens, and I'm like, random person, like, hey, how you doing? And she looked at me like, who the hell are you? It was weird for her, like coming back. It's nice. Yeah.
No, I always take a day off after EDC just like to reset, because I've never had a negative experience at the festival because, like, okay, one, I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking high as balls. I don't drink because I feel like if I drink, I'm going to be inebriated and I won't be able to fully function. And like leaving, it's so weird because it's literally a switch. It's like bass is bumping, people are just jumping. Yeah. Okay, go home. It's like,
what do we do now with all this extra?
Like, what do we do with all this exactly? And I'm excited.
Try a 3-day festival in Norway. You're stuck. You know, so like, okay, I guess we're gonna kill off the land. You know what I mean? Like that's the music festivals I like to go to.
And all right, so I got to talk to you guys about something. I want you guys' advice.
The menu.
Okay.
All right. So a few months ago, I started talking to this girl on Facebook dating. We had matched, and then we became friends on Facebook, and then like never talked to again because I'm busy. I ain't got shit to do. And then she just randomly just popped up on my feed and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Orlando from this day to this day. Anybody want to hang out?" Now I look at the photo. I'm like, this girl is fucking hot. I would definitely love to hang out with her and see where it goes. So I message, and immediately she's like, hey, you seem like a cool dude. Let's start talking. So we do start chatting. And then she invites me to, and I want to get your guys' info on all this.
Okay.
Heart Support Festival. There is a festival that's going to be going on here at the Orlando Amphitheater this weekend. I have no fucking clue on any of these fucking bands.
A couple of them I do know, but let me pull it up. I could continue.
Yeah,
the Heart Festival.
Yeah, there's a band called
Rise Against.
Rise Against.
Yeah,
Sweet. Under Oath is going to be there too.
Yeah,
Under Oath is.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll like Under Oath, but you might like most of the bands there. They're pretty mainstream.
Rise Against is awesome. I've seen them twice, and they're
awesome.
great.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
There is some pretty good bands.
Yeah,
on here.
Under Oath is going to be
He
there.
is Legend is playing.
I think Hawthorne Heights is going to be there too. Actually,
yes, they're going to be there on Sunday.
Yeah,
because like she wants to see Rage Against.
Wait, Rise Against.
Rise Against.
Yeah.
Rise Against is late night Sunday. I'm guessing. Yep, late night Sunday.
Yeah.
I recommend going. If I were you, I would recommend going at like 3:10. Because all these bands before are going to kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Prison, Silent Way, and Harm's Way. Those are all hardcore bands.
That's awesome.
Like I don't think you'll like it. Kind of hardcore.
I used to pregame going to like Earth Day Birthday. I used to go in, get a 12-pack of beer, kill the whole 12-pack, half a bottle of Jack, and a whole bottle of wine. Mixing all those things, I'm walking in like, and then just survive the day. Like, hopefully get through the day.
So this is where it gets a little strange.
It's a very punk rock festival, punk rock metalcore festival. Like every band on here is like kind of metalish. Like Hawthorne Heights, Census Fail. Census Fail is like a huge band.
Mm-hmm.
Silverstein was like a huge emo band.
Oh, man.
Huge emo band.
I love that.
I don't know a Ghost Inside, but I know a lot of people know who they are. And Rise Against is probably one of them top 10 Carson from MTV Countdown bands.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, we're same time as Backstreet Boys. They're the rock element.
They're awesome. Yeah, they're really good.
I hate to say it that way.
Voices.
What's that?
He's got one of my favorite voices. The lead singer, Rise Against. Like, yeah, he's awesome.
Tim's great.
Now, would you recommend me getting high or tripping?
I wouldn't really for Rise Against. I don't know. Too many obstacles.
Yeah, you're right.
He's a happy guy. He's a happy guy.
All right, so get high. And
get high.
Me, I'm more of an acid man. So I like microdosing on acid and just making it happen.
So this is where it gets weird.
Do you like unknown, like a lot of unknown, or do you like minimal unknown?
I mean, as long as I can jump around and act like a fool, I got no problem with whatever's
You
playing.
can, but they're a little bit more violent. That's what I'm saying. It's not like a boom, boom, boom.
I don't mind. I love moshing.
Okay. We'll talk about this after the show. I'll explain the difference.
I mean, he's about to do security. You can mosh.
I love
get in
moshing.
there.
Dude.
Okay, cool. Watch out for guys with nail bombs.
Okay, so one of the craziest mosh stories I have is now. Please let me finish the
Ironically,
story
Slipknot. That's
before you judge me. I went to this Christian rock band.
Oh my god!
Called TONZ.
Okay.
The TONZ, and they were playing at the Kissimmee Civic Center in downtown Kissimmee, and we had gone with a group from our church. All the youth group was like, "Oh, TONZ is going to play." I'm like, "All right, cool. I don't know any of this. I'm just going to go because it's something different." They're playing trombone. It's like very poppy rock.
Ska.
Oh, okay.
Ska. Okay.
Supertones are ska band.
Nice.
Punk rock ska. It's like ska band.
And I'm in
a big
here.
thing back then. Yeah, big thing.
Ska for Jesus. I like
Yep.
I'm a 6'2", maybe 15, 16-year-old kid, and I'm jumping back and forth against all these other Christians. But like for a moment, I forgot that I was at a Christian rock band, and this shit felt fucking hardcore. Yeah. They were just like honest to God, like just throwing themselves into this pit. And of course, like the musicians. Now, let me ask you this: as musicians, what's your take on mosh pits?
Wow.
Boy.
Okay.
TONZ has had some experiences with moshing.
I
birthday.
Yeah, that was that messed me up.
What happened, TONZ?
I ended up like hyperextending my knee, and it was during Cypress Hill. Ooh. And it was I want to be a rock superstar. It got to that part, and it literally looked like a bomb went off because the whole crowd just like moving everywhere, and some dude fell back on me, on my knee, and it just like messed me up. But mosh pits are fun, man. It's a great way to like let some aggression out, like whatever you're going through, like get in there. You're coming out all bruised and battered, but you know, at the end of it, it's like, hey, I just did that. Like,
it's cheaper than a domestic abuse case.
It's very true. Very true.
It's cheaper than a domestic abuse
for sure.
Case.
So let me add to the story because I need your guys' feedback as men.
As men.
Men. I mean, do you guys identify as men or?
I identify as a Native American. I never want to pay taxes ever.
Okay.
So I'm a woman. Pay me less. Okay. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys.
So I've been talking to this girl
Cancelable
online.
material.
I've been talking to this girl online, and we've been messaging each other, and it's kind of got a little, lovey-dovey here or there. I can't wait to hang out with you. You seem like a cool dude. Mm-hmm. And then at one point, she starts asking me, hey, do you think you can get, this? And I'm like, I know a guy. I could definitely get that. And then she's like, all right, cool. This is going to be an amazing birthday weekend. I'm so excited. And then she invites me to this concert. She's hooking me up with a ticket.
Okay.
Can't say no to that.
It's a good ticket.
And then last night, she sends me a video of her, like, just completely topless.
Oh, wow.
And she's just like, she's recording herself, just like, kind of just like rubbing on herself and all this stuff. And I'm like, now, mind you, as a dude, yeah, okay, I find her attractive. She's fucking hot. I would love to bump uglies with her. But of course, we're in 2023. We can't be like, hey, bitch, I want to fuck you.
Yeah,
you can't say that. So
why don't you pull your dick out and then twirl around your room and just black out your dick and then send that to her. And then you go, do you want to see the rest?
Yeah, or
I don't know, spin around in a circle.
Recreate the exact moves that she was doing. And then it like side by side it,
That's do it like a TikTok.
Yeah.
And then sell it on OnlyFans.
So
make money off your.
So by me receiving by me receiving such video of her, showing off her, oh my God, amazing breast, and
she's now watching, I bet. Yeah.
And her telling me, I can't wait to hang out with you. I want to have some fun. And we both broke up with our significant others almost a week apart.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, she's still single. Advice, guys, how do I handle the situation once I meet her at the rock festival?
Honestly, man, just feel
no hard drugs.
Yeah, no hard drugs for sure.
Aaron, I want your advice first. How do I handle this so-called date on Sunday?
Weed only.
Weed only.
Weed only. That way you understand what she is and what you're doing, because sometimes the rock girls are different than you think.
Okay.
And that's very true, because not all of them are Sharon from Sharon and Ozzy. Some of them are Courtney Love.
Oh,
and that's the great. Yeah. And some are Sid and Nancy. So please understand they are different.
Alex, what's your take? What's your advice you'd give me?
Is this officially a date?
Or is this just
Or
like
are you saying that? Are you
right,
assuming
so
this?
I am assuming it's a date
All right, well,
because
then-
I got video of titties.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not gonna like my answer.
Go for it, please.
She's just using you, man. She's just feeling better about herself, and
That's been in the back of my head.
yeah. So pretend like it never even happened.
Okay.
Do the best you can. Don't give her any compliments on it because she's gonna be looking for that. She's gonna be expecting that. You want to do the opposite.
Okay.
Have you already
Make her hungry.
reciprocated?
I think I said, "Holy shit!" That
Oh,
just made
you
my
already
night.
reciprocated.
Yeah.
You already fucked.
He's
it.
fucked.
You fucked your play. You can't go innocent and like now just do all the drugs and fuck. You know what I mean? I mean at this point,
Unless she's cool with it, but usually girls want. I mean, I'm not gonna say all girls, but sometimes the ones that I've attracted want to play games, so I'm used to them.
Okay.
Those kind. Yeah.
So don't give in. Play it cool.
Yeah, play it cool. It's yeah. Don't give them the satisfaction because
I
most
think
guys are gonna do that.
you're asking a comedian and musicians how to deal with women. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. All right. Where is Dr. Phil? I get it. Okay, shit.
All right, Tons. What's your advice for my?
Man, honestly, I mean, I definitely agree with Alex of not giving the satisfaction, but also play it cool, man. Feel it out. You never know, man. You never know. You know where this could lead. Me and Cody met on some weird circumstances, but it's working out for the best of us, man.
Were you guys both Johns?
What's that?
Were you guys both Johns for the same girl? Is that how you met under her? Okay, good. All right,
No. Everything's going pretty good, man. So I'd say definitely give it a chance, but don't compliment. Don't give her the satisfaction of like, hey, that was a great video, this and that, or whatever.
Yeah, don't bring it up at all. Don't bring up the video.
She might send you a link to OnlyFans.
This is very true. Yeah.
She goes, this wasn't directly for you.
Chances are you weren't the only one.
Yeah.
Very true.
There was a lot of spinning in that circle she was doing.
Yeah, no, I will admit in the back of my head, what you said has been in the back of my head.
Yeah.
For
and if it is, it is there. Yeah. Usually, if you think it and you feel it, it's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I just not fucking go?
No.
You should go and have a good time if that's what you want to do. Yeah. Do what you want to do. But
also go and then just do you, man. Like, if she's there, cool, and that's a plus. But like, don't let that be the only reason why you're going. Like, go for yourself.
Yeah.
Go for yourself. Have a great time. And if she ain't feeling it, then all right, cool.
Because crazy girls are fun. They're a lot of fun,
Yes,
but they're short term. They're not long term.
Oh no.
No, this is the weekend length, and that's it.
Well, now that I think about it,
even housing possibly. So take it as it is. You know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna do a sober Sunday because here's the thing. This next
Nothing like a bunch of sober kids at a hardcore show.
Oh boy,
that's exciting.
Well, the reason,
straight edge kid.
There's a reason.
Punch you in the face first.
There's a reason why I'm not. I don't want to do any drugs.
Okay.
Because next Saturday I'm going to an undisclosed location for an ayahuasca retreat.
Ooh. Oh,
So
nice. I've never done that. I've always wanted to try.
It's going to Wichita.
Neither have I. I've never done anything like this. Well, I've done stuff like that, but never that specific.
You've never gone to Wichita either.
No, I've never gone to Wichita. Why Wichita?
I don't know. It's the only thing in my head right now.
Okay.
I always think of Twister.
You clearly have seen my eyes.
I always think of Twister every time I hear Wichita.
Now, I'm excited about this getaway, this retreat that I'm going to next week because, like I said, I've never done ayahuasca. I'm curious because I've heard positive things from everyone who's done it. But of course, am I going to be happy with the guy who comes out afterwards? Or
I honestly feel like psychedelics are in moderation. They could really open you up to really finding out who you are, whether that's good or bad. But it's also a great reset because you're kind of like more self-aware.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you start to like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this or that or whatever, like whatever it may be. But definitely a great reset. And I feel like looking inside and finding out who you truly are, whether it's scary
or what you're afraid of, or what needs to be settled.
You need to face that. Yeah. Everybody needs to face themselves at some point.
Follow up. Have you guys ever played together on shrooms?
I don't think so.
No. We should definitely try this though.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
sure.
I think you guys could write
We
an
have time,
album.
Sure.
Be awesome.
We're due for a new album.
We'll do
for
another
sure.
yappy hour. We'll play for dogs.
Yeah.
And we'll be tripping on shrooms.
That'll be amazing. The dogs
That
will
would
be
be a lot of
cheering you,
Yeah.
and then it'll just be a really great
And
experience.
then you dress up as Han Solo, and I'll dress up as Chewbacca. It'll be great.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so like you,
I got Indiana
You let me
Jones.
know when
though.
Yappy
I got the
calls.
Indiana
Yeah.
Jones outfit.
You could
I'll
be
wear
Indiana
that.
Jones.
I'll wear my hat.
and you'd be short.
And I'll still be Chewbacca.
He'll still be Chewbacca. We'll really mess with people. Be like,
What's
what movie is that?
All right, I want to talk about something that I saw this week, and we're almost wrapping up the show. But here is something that stood out for me from Super Bowl Sunday. You guys watched all the commercials or watched the game at least?
I was working.
You were working.
Mhm.
What about you, Alex? You got nothing, or
Foosball? I was asleep.
okay.
I think I blinked and it was over.
Aaron? What about you? Did you watch?
I
Super Bowl?
watched it, but I didn't care about it. So, like, I don't care if you're an Eagles fan or a Kansas City fan. The end of the game was hilarious
Oh, I
because
thought
you're
it was
all
great.
mad,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm laughing about it being a Bears fan. So that's all I have to say.
There you
is,
go. There you
like,
go.
I'm
our
a,
season ended sometime in December.
I'm a Giants fan, but I was in the back, and there was like the last 2 minutes is what I watched. That whole thing unfold. And I'm standing at the door of the kitchen, looking at all these faces, just looking up at the TV, and then everybody's face just like completely going sad. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, because you were at Cavos.
oh, dude, I was cracking up, dude.
Shit.
I was literally cracking up. Like, this is the funniest thing ever, dude. It looks like someone's grandma just died. Like,
For me, it was the Queen. You know what I mean?
So for those who don't know, Cavos is
Sorry.
a restaurant here in Thornton Park here in Orlando that they are hardcore. It's a Philly bar.
oh yeah.
Philly bar, all-
Shout out Marky. Shout out Butchie. What's up, boys?
And yeah, dude, I was at Amber's house for the Super Bowl party, and yeah, I completely forgot about them.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gotta be
Cabos,
hard man
man.
right there.
Honestly, though, like
and you were
they had
laughing from the kitchen. I'm surprised
dude,
you're still employed.
I was just like, oh man, this is great. It's hilarious. And I talk so much shit too.
Oh.
Yeah. It's awesome.
So here's
That's
the takeaway
amazing.
where I want to talk to you guys a little bit nerd. The one thing that I took away from all the commercials was the trailer for The Flash.
Oh, I
has,
haven't seen that
has
yet.
anyone seen it?
Oh,
I
I
have
haven't.
not.
No.
I love DC though, so I definitely want to watch that.
So
Man, really?
I don't know if I could do a spoiler.
I don't
alert.
know. I can't jump on. Aquaman was all right. Everything else has been meh.
Yeah, I'm
Wonder Woman's okay. You know.
I mean,
Who's
you
the
know,
actor?
Oh well, here's the thing. The actor who played the Flash in the Justice League, he's back, as Flash.
No.
Dealing with some legal shit. We're not going to talk about that. But the
Just like the whole story around Flash.
the takeaway from the trailer is that we see Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, but then we see Michael Keaton as Batman.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
I saw something
down
like
with
that
that.
TikTok. Yeah.
I'm down with Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
being
Is this-
I am
Batman.
down with that.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
haven't
Michael Keaton.
I haven't seen the trailer. Does this go into like the Flashpoint paradox? Is that what that is?
This
I'm
is
assuming,
this is
yeah.
where I have more questions
Okay.
because
Oh, okay.
in the
How
trailer
does it work?
itself, you clearly see Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he's
He's
like,
like,
I'm Batman.
Okay.
And you have Ben Affleck, and that's never really been a thing. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, so they're putting them
they,
both.
they clip him. You know what I mean?
But I think
They're
this
doing the
is,
Spider-Man thing.
yeah, right there.
They're
Perfect.
doing the Spider-Man.
Like it's their take on the multiverse that
Mhm.
Marvel is doing. But then I saw something in the
Copycats.
trailer where it made me question even more because you see the Bat Cycle that Christian Bale's Batman.
Really?
Oh, so they're-
man, you
yeah.
dissected this.
Well, you got to think the Flashpoint paradox is
They
like
won't have him.
he's running so fast
might.
he basically
I mean-
jumps time.
Deadpool too,
Uh,
then.
throw them all in
timelines.
there.
Yeah.
Throw it
You know
all
what I
in
mean?
there.
So it's kind
Ant-Man.
of like the multiverse.
They
in a
might just have
sense.
3 Batmans. They're like,
Three
all
Like
right,
they did
Batman.
with Spider-Man.
George Clooney.
Yeah.
yeah, they're
George Clooney
swinging
the
off
Batman.
each other's rappel guns.
And come back
Who
as
was the other
Arnold,
one?
Schwarzenegger.
Michael. What
Schwarzenegger
was it?
as-
Michael Keaton as well. Was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Michael
got
Keaton, first
Michael
Batman.
Keaton, Val Kilmer, George
Oh, Val
Clooney.
Kilmer. Yeah.
I want Joe Pesci back as the. Wait, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, you think about Danny DeVito as the Penguin?
Yep. All right.
Nah. Okay, so
That was like,
I really wish y'all would have seen the trailer so we could jump in a little bit more on
Oh,
this one, but
man.
I forgot about the Flash paradox, and
Yes.
that right there could explain a little
It's
bit
yeah.
crossing over
Mhm.
because
and that's how we get Deadpool to Marvel. You know what I mean? It's just and
There we
Ant-Man
go.
right now. It's all multiverse.
Yeah.
That's the next 10 years. That's
Jeez,
everything.
man.
And as AI takes over, we're not going to have jobs. That's cool.
Yep.
All right.
AI is probably writing it already.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yep. This podcast is already scripted.
Yeah.
We've just been following our cues perfectly.
I thought I just got a
I'm sorry, I'm on acid. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
I told you not to. I said just weed. Man.
So as we're wrapping up, guys, where can people find you? Where can people look you up? Or where's your guys' next show coming up?
All right, so you could find us at hazeoverhollywood.com.
Our schedule's there.
Yep.
Nice.
All of our links to all of our social medias are there.
Our gig, we have a gig coming up at Disney Springs on the 28th, so the last day of this month.
I remember seeing that on the guys' website when you sent me the link. And what day is that? That's
it's Thursday, Tuesday, I think.
On a
Double check.
Tuesday.
I'm pulling
28th, the last day of February. It's going to be a rock show.
The 28th is a Tuesday.
Now, what time is that show?
We start at 6:30.
6:30 to 10.
6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30 are our start times. Come check us out. We'll be by the orange parking garage, right in front of the AMC there.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. Anything, Alex, you want to plug, or anything in specific you want to shout out?
No, I think that's it. I mean, Haze Over Hollywood. We got our Instagram too. Follow us on Instagram. We're pretty heavy on there. I also have my own page on there, Alex Cole Music, and I release music all the time, every 3 months.
Yeah, my Instagram is TONZ Fun Days with a Z.
I love that fucking name.
Yes, it is.
Salty, anything you want to plug before we head out of here?
Oh yeah, we got lighters now.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
For all your methamphetamine needs. We also have the open mic tomorrow night here at 9 o'clock.
Here at Graffiti Junction,
Here at
Thorn Park.
Graffiti Junction. We're going to have list sign up only tomorrow, and we'll start online next time.
Correct.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're working on the kinks.
All right, so we'll see you guys here tomorrow at 9. I'll be hosting, and so will Pat.
Awesome.
Patricio.
Thanks for having us, guys.
No,
thanks for coming on.
Honestly, guys, it was a pleasure talking to you guys. Let's see, anything I got to plug? Just go to withinsideofchaos.com. Check out all the links to all the events that we do. Check out everything that all our previous episodes available on iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeart, all over the place. If you don't know how to look up a podcast, then maybe you shouldn't be listening.
Also want to give a shout out before we head out of here to Graffiti Junction for doing our live show.
Yes.
Here at Graffiti Junction. So come out, and their food is really good. It's unlike any other restaurants that have open mics attached to it.
Exactly.
The food is actually good, and we're not going to force you. You're just going to enjoy it.
Exactly.
So,
as always, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it.
Over Hollywood.
We'll see you guys next week.
It's hazy, though.
And